Oh my goodness. Hi. Okay, so I wanted to talk about intimacy. I do. And how important the meaning of a word is. And if we read the definition, we can just do a simple Google search and read the definition. And it says intimacy is closeness with another person, like the intimacy that develops between friends as you tell one another your life stories and all your secrets and dreams for the future. Now, 4 different types of intimacy, and I'm sure it goes deeper. This is what it gave us on the surface. Emotional intimacy involves sharing your deepest feelings, vulnerabilities, and trust with another person. Physical intimacy includes sexual activity, but also non sexual touch, such as hugging, holding hands, or cuddling to create closeness. Intellectual intimacy refers to sharing ideas, engaging in deep conversations, and respecting each other's perspectives and opinions. Spiritual intimacy involves connecting through shared values, faith, or a sense of meaning in life, sometimes achieved through shared calm experiences. Intimacy is often cited as a fifth key component, focusing on building a bond through shared activities, hobbies, or life experiences. Now, I read that out loud and I wanted to make a video solely talking about intimacy, because when you hear the word intimacy, I'm not sure where your mind goes, but a lot of people's mind goes straight to sex, sexual, some type of sexual interaction, something sexual along those lines. And I've always felt that intimacy goes deeper than that. And to be honest, doesn't have to have anything to do with sex at all. Now I have true intimacy in my life with my girlfriends. Like we have, me and my friend, one of my friends, we cook together. We skate together. We talk and get to know each other. We share experiences. We share stories. We share tears. You know what I'm saying? So I've always had it. I just didn't know that that was it. Everyone paints the picture of intimacy being just sexual between a woman and a man, or just people in romantic relationships. And I'm like, yeah, no. Even with the word companion, but I already made a separate video about companionship. You can go down my videos and see that I already talked about that. And this video is just calling out BS. Intimacy doesn't have to have anything to do with sex. Intimate connections doesn't have anything to do with sex. You can have that with your friends, platonic friendships, parents. You know, I just feel like when it comes to that, most people's version of that, especially men version of that and meaning of that, has to always surround itself around sex. It has to always be surrounded around sex. And it's just so annoying. And then I saw this video on TikTok and this girl was saying how, damn, what did she say? How did she phrase? Let me see if I got it in my notes. Hold on. Because I don't want to quote her wrong when she talked about intimacy and something else she was bringing up. Hold on. Intimacy beyond sex. Intimacy beyond sex. That's what and I'm probably gonna name this video that intimacy beyond sex, because it has layers to it. It goes so deep, and it is beautiful. Mind you, I don't have to sleep with my friends, and I still have intimate moments with them. We create intimate spaces. We meditate together. We do yoga together. We stretch together. We eat together, cook together. Like I said, we dance together. We create dance routines together. She helps me do my hair. Like, I just feel, I'm just so grateful for being a person of depth and not just a shallow ass individual like most people are. Most people can only think on the surface level, and I just feel like everybody is so freaked out. There's nothing wrong with if you want to have sex, but I'm just saying it doesn't have to just be that. Intimacy beyond sex is very important, because true connection, sex shouldn't have to be involved in that. And me being a person who will be celibate for the rest of her life, will not lack intimacy with people, will not lack anything. To be honest, I am everything that I choose to be. I can have anything that I want, and really it feels more fulfilling, and it feels real. The fact that I can keep my body to myself and still have that and more. Yes, as a woman, you don't have to give your body up just to have intimacy. If that's the only intimacy that's going on, I feel like there should be some questioning with yourself, with your partner. Sex is not a prerequisite. Sex is not a requirement. It's just a bonus, an add-on, something that you give to someone who truly earns it and deserves it. Because everyone doesn't deserve intimacy with you either. You know, I am not my full, vulnerable, soft, loving self around everyone. Hell no. Am I respectful? Yes. Am I caring? And do I have empathy and compassion for everyone? Well, not everybody, but, you know, most people. Yes. But they will not see my full, authentic self like my friends see, you know, or my mom sees, and things like that. And then myself sees. So, yeah. I'm just so over sex, bro. I'm so over it. And I will say this. One of my supporters who always comment on my videos, love her down. And I'm going to keep her anonymous because she wants to be anonymous. She asked me a question. She asked me plenty of questions. But one question that she asked me was, do I miss sex? And honestly, I don't. I know not to give too much of my business, but I know my body. I don't need anything but... And if I feel the urge, then I'm the best person to fulfill that. However, I don't want or need sex though, you know, from a man. I don't want to need sex because I see beyond the flesh. I see, like, I can see a good looking man and it just be that. Like, I'm not getting hot or falling over chairs and shit. I just see beyond that shit. I don't know. I see beyond it. I just see beyond a good looking man. I see beyond a good smelling man. I see beyond a material man who may dress good and drive a nice car. I just don't miss that because I know sex is a sacred act. It is a sacred practice that is not casual. It's not something you just do for fun, in my opinion. And because of that, most people don't look at it as sacred. This is my womb. This is my portals. And because I know that, I know better now, meaning I have to do better. So no, girl, I don't miss it. It's nothing that I want or have to have to be a thriving human being, to be a great woman. I'm not deprived of that or anything, really. And I know it's so hard. I don't understand why it's so hard. I know why it's hard for men to believe that, but I don't know why it's hard for women to believe that. Men, you know, they different. They got different bodies, different types of things that they actually need to survive and feel like macho men. But me, I feel like Superwoman because I keep my body to myself and still have affection, have intimacy, and have true love. But yeah, this video, don't have to make this too long or drag it out. I just wanted to speak on that and say, stop letting people put their worldview on you. I always think for yourself because I know myself. As I'm growing and still learning and steady growing and steady learning, I know myself. I know myself to the core. I know what I desire. I know what I want. I know what I need. And I know that I am that I am. I lack nothing because it's always been in me. Every single time. I've always been here. Oh, also, intimacy with yourself. Me lighting my incense. To me right now, this is intimate. Because I'm talking, yes, looking at a phone, but also I'm still speaking out loud, speaking to myself, speaking my truth with my light here and just the coziness of this space on this couch that we've had for years, honey. I think this couch is old, just as old as me. I'm gonna be honest. And I'm about to go take a bath, well, a shower, and sing in the shower. That's intimate. Me building the closeness and confidence with myself. Again, I ain't gonna drag this out, but I just want people to look and dive deeper. And actually just Google's free. Just look up that shit and be like, okay, this is what this really is. This is not what that person said it is. And okay, boom, I can have this with myself. I can have this with my girls. I can have this with nature. Like, okay. Thank you so much for being here. Okay, let me stop playing. No, seriously. Thank you so much to my supporters. Thank you so much for people who just watch me and witness my journey. Witness my ups, my downs, my highs, my lows, my spiraling, my spirals of life. Yeah. Love you.